Hello, on this Akhier, and hey, look at this, an update right quickety split. Apparently this one adds a nice thing. Text will be text. Enables nice graphics. Let's see. It's using a number of things from it. And adding some interesting things. Okay, we'll have to check that all out. Though I will note that there is a bit of a problem with some of the stuff, and there is apparently a fix, I guess. I don't really know what's up there. I've never used this stuff before, I must admit. But anyway, I guess I should actually read the command log, or command, change log. Why did I say, command right there. Command run through the dfhack tab runs once on load instead of repeating until it can fix it. Removed auto run of fixed population cap since it seems fixed independently. Add the text will be text, enables nice graphics using the plugins resume and mouse query plugins. Activated it for all but ASCII graphics, including item sprites and 10Z level multi-view. That sounds interesting. I didn't actually check that out, but I checked out some of the other stuff with it already. Anyway, added custom text tile set for CLA, Phobius, and Space Fox. Added Sizzle Clean for Iron Hand and Mayday. Okay, it looks like we'll see that. Item sprites to graphics packs. Added override.txt to init folder. Using print mode standard activates TwbT and deactivates TrueType. Interesting. And yeah, let's fire up the starter pack. And this is a clean one, because I didn't want to actually do anything with it until I got on here. So I will have to actually enter these. I probably should have done this already, but it's not that hard. And it does show what I do for this kind of stuff. The settings, sound off, since I will be using SoundSense, as I have been wont to do. And yes. Back up because vaguely important for me. It says that, I wonder if I install another one. Yes. And then go back to Phobius. Okay, now. That's interesting. Anyway, yeah, I will go back to that. Anyway, didn't say that. Using print mode standard activates that and deactivates that. It's interesting. Do I have to actually do that? Because it says TrueType yes. Oh, let's look. We've got the usual run of utilities, and there's dfhack still. I'm going to take a look at this real quick. Okay, actually I will actually show this. You just click this and it opens up this. Yeah. So that's actually kind of really nice. Now where would it be? Yeah, it is using that. And I just want to make sure, just because I've never used this before, print mode standard. Okay, yeah, it should be fine then. Anyway, everything seems in order. We'll fire up Dwarf Fortress. Fire up the other stuff. dfhack screen. Okay, cool. I have no clue what it... Okay, yeah, that's annoying. No. Boom, there we go. I don't know what's up with that. I've had it happen to other programs before. And basically, it's just me trying to move it before it's ready to be moved. So it could be as simple as that. I wouldn't guarantee it, but it could be. You never know. Anyway, create new world. Yeah, it's using actual letters and stuff, so that's interesting. Smaller, short, very short, might as well. Up it. Medium, stay there. Stay, whatever, yes, go. Yes, I like this, I like this. If all it did was actually make this happen, where instead of using the texture pack it used this, I would definitely go for it. Anyway, let's look around. We've got some mountain homes, some goblin-y stuff. Looks like we've got some elves down here. And do we have any humans? I think we have some humans over here. And yes, humans. Wow, we managed to fit everyone in. That's always nice. Ooh, almost forgot. I was wondering why it was a little quiet. You remind me next time. I say, talking to people in the future who could in no way tell me that. I must admit, there's one thing about this. The fact that I'm doing this means that I'm going to have to delay the last pre-recorded one and I'll be even farther behind with it. Which I find slightly ironic. So let's take a look at it here. Oh, right. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. I don't know if this is part of it, but I just figured I'd try it since it was zooming stuff. Worth a shot, right? Okay, I see what's happening there. This is the full-size one, and this is the one that's supposed to... yeah, go with that. 3x3, sure, why not? Yeah, I'm going to go with what I've been doing as of late with this. We'll see what it can find. Finds a few good ones. Or, hopefully they're good ones. No towers, that's nice. Ooh. Few. The National Chambers, the Systematic Lenses, and the Arena of Sinking. That one sounds cool. It's actually located over here, so if I want this area, it wouldn't be that bad of a place to choose. Not that it would matter anyway. It's got one area heavily forested, but otherwise relatively light on everything. Huh. It's nice. Let's check over here. That doesn't have any hills. What's it look like there? Pretty decent. Yeah, let's take a look there. And it's got even more of these. It's nice. I think I read something. Corny's easy peasy start. Non-fish. I actually want to know what these are. Let me go look them up. Okay, here we are. It's interesting. It's got a doctor miner, a, yeah, they're actually kind of all over the place. And I said kinda twice. Go me. It's got one axe, 2 picks, a crossbow, bolts for the crossbow, an anvil, charcoal and coke, wood or splints and stuff, kinds of things, sand and plaster, boulder of clay, or I guess it's an item of clay and boulder is just the kind of category it's under. Bunch of fish, bunch of seeds, meat, eggs, liquid, milk. Don't know why it has pig blood. Yeah, well, stuff. Then there's the max bones. That is an interesting one. It has a pick and a battle axe, so I'm assuming it's just saying, yeah, just assign someone mining and someone wood cutting, because it doesn't have that naturally. Interesting. Then this one, non-fish. Is this just the basic starting one without fish? Because that would be nice. No, it's not. But hey, no fishers. 2 miners, a grower, carpenter, doctor, hunter, lumbercraft, craft dwarf, and a cook brew. Okay, that's actually really convenient that it has that. Discipline, raw materials, advanced. Oh, is this? Yeah, this has the stuff to do what I did the last one. Ruin assault. Okay, yeah. It'll look nice. I was right, I had seen it. It said replace default and bark profiles with improved versions. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong thing. There we go. I think... Huh. I'm not really familiar with any of those, so maybe I'll actually, This is a thing... Do I play now, or... I think I'll actually prepare for it carefully. Yes, after taking a good bit of time to think it over, I'm going to prepare carefully for this. And I'll be back after I sign this all out. Okay, I think I managed to squeeze as much out of it so I could waste it later on. But anyway, yeah, general setup: minor mason, minor carpenter, minor mechanic, a woodcutter who also does the food. I decided instead of a grower, the food, because that's a more steady job. So, and also another thing that's not really, the one's needed early and the other one's needed later. So hopefully it won't overlap too much. Then we have a grower who is also butcher, tanner, milker, shearer. Of course, they're all novice discipline. We have the doctor, who is also the guy that's going to deal with the various traders, along with being a spinner and a cheesemaker, because, well, why not? And then building designer and metalsmith, woodburner, and basically he's the grower. That's his main job, but the rest of it, it'll go in there. And then I tried to squeeze as much out of this without, and then waste it later on, I guess, technically, but mostly tried to squeeze as much. Most of the waste is in the animals. Like, I've got 3 sheep, or 3 3 female sheep. Got the regular complemented dogs. I only chose one of each cat type, or cat. I got a male and a female cat. Then I have the 3 ewes and a ram. I've got 2 hens, 2 goose, 4 peahens, and 5 bunnies, a counterpart of the opposite. Mostly because, well, I had some spare change. 4 bauxite. I think that's enough to build everything at once that I need. Casterite and tetrahite. As was pointed out by someone, the cost is nearly the same, and by doing this I can make bronze. In fact, by using 2 of these, I can actually make 8 pieces of bronze. I'm going to need another tower cap block. How much does it cost? Costs 3. Yeah, because I'm going to need 2 fuel units. One to smelt it, and then one to smelt the, or one to chop down the, or to, one to smelt these 2 together, and then one to make the axe from it. But yeah, basically, if you want to build something on site, bronze is about the best, because this plus this equals 8 pieces of stuff with only 1 fuel unit. I've got a bevy of different foods, the seeds, some brew, and then this is one of the more cheaty-ish. It's not cheating, it's just milk costs 1 per unit. You buy 1 unit of milk, you get on site, you turn it into cheese, suddenly you have free barrels. A lot of it. A lot of free barrels. If you want to do something like this, milk is the one to do it with. But yeah, let's get into the game, shall we?
Oh, a new land for our kingdom. A land flowing with milk and booze.
Milk and booze. That's interesting. Here the wolves get hungry. We are part of Uvash Akman, and our place is called Plank Manor. Strike the earth. Plank Manor is that. If I had the original build, which wouldn't have worked, but if we still had that, it would have been a good definition of what we are. We have a plank. This is our manor. Oh god, that would have been amusing. Ah yeah, there we go. You see how it's showing previous levels? I think it's, and it's zooming out. Shows up to 10 below, so that is really cool. It could potentially be confusing if you don't know exactly where stuff is, and you're getting a little sidetracked by where stuff should be and isn't. Workshop. Let's see, what was it that I want? Metalsmith. No, metalsmith. There we go. Bauxite. And then wood furnace. Smelter. I'm going to need to go back to the workshops, aren't I? Yeah. Oh no, I have the metalsmith forge. Why did I have 4 pieces? What am I missing? I'm not missing anything. It's just last time, instead of doing it one way, I made the axe out of a piece of wood. Which I could still do, but I wanted to actually do it in a more kosher way. Because some people do somewhat frown upon the use of the training axe. Someone did point out in the comments, but I've heard this other places, so it's not just my sentiment about it. It's, I wouldn't say common, but it is something that people hold as a thing. So, might as well. Oh, come on. Fix that. There we go. I should have considered what... Make charcoal. Make charcoal. Should have considered what order I was doing that in. What other are there? River otter, copperhead snake. Okay. I've actually seen copperheads. Yeah, where I used to live, they were mountainous areas around. It was definitely something. I actually stepped right over one in the past. Not exactly something you want to deal with necessarily. Okay, that's the forge. There's the smelter. Okay. Nope. Castrite, tedrite. No, no. Bronze. No, I think that needs to finish first because that's the guy that's doing it. Hopefully the river otters don't steal anything. Those are just river otters, yeah. Overcome by terror, good. You know, for right now, let's throw the dogs in here. That should keep things all in order. Probably should have built these close to the place. I didn't consider the speed of having to bring the stuff there. Weapons out of bronze. Make a bronze battle axe. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah. I actually had to make that bronze battle axe before I can do anything else. I thought I had someone with that kind of stuff. I'm obviously lying to myself somehow. Nope, not you. Planter A, no. Planter B? I was metalsmithing, weaponsmithing. Right, I would need to turn that on, wouldn't I? You know what, you can just have all of them. Does it... Okay, yeah. It doesn't actually go through the levels with the selection, it's just a visual thing. But that is pretty darn cool, I must admit. D. There we go. I need 3 more charcoal. Of course, I will note that with this, I can actually make, along with this stuff, I'll have 5 extra, so it's like... Ah, dang it, did I buy young rabbits again? Yeah, I bought bunnies. Dang nabbit. I need to be more careful about that. You're probably yelling at your screen like, no, you're doing it wrong. I was. Completely my fault. That was quite a derp there. Is it here? No? Or yes, it is. I also derped up on this. I needed to give him weaponsmithing, not metalsmithing, but I was thinking of picks at the time, and apparently they're still under the weapon category, so... Hey, neither here nor there. My math was wrong. 4 bronze bars. I was thinking there for a moment, and then I realized, you know, that doesn't sound quite right. Definitely say it later. Still yet to really get down my build quite that well. I definitely consider this quite an interesting way to start up. Though definitely not something for a beginner, because it somewhat relies on understanding how a lot of this stuff is working. So if you haven't yet set up a metal industry in some way, I'd probably hold off on it, if only because it is something that if you fail at it, you basically say there is no coming back from this until a caravan arrives. And I think it could be slightly boring just sitting there waiting for a caravan to arrive so you can actually do something. Oh yeah. Potentially not exactly the best turn of events for you. There we go. Huh, almost. And by almost, I mean, what are you talking about? It's exactly what I wanted. And we'll go in by 2. And then we'll dig in. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there we go. That worked out. Things seem to be going fine. Make 4 more charcoal and I could potentially use the stuff for various things. There we go. Okay. Now I'll need a place for farms. God dang it, that's gonna be editing. Apparently there's a game on. God dang it. Oh well, I don't think any interruption would stop anytime soon, so yeah. That's enough to show off the features that are being seen here. I do have DF Hack on, so let's go and reveal. And we should be able to go find something interesting underground. Oh yeah, I can take a look at what it looks like before we do 3D veins and after, unless it does that automatically, though it doesn't look like it. No, that's not done. Just give myself more screen space then. Go away. There we go. Anyway, you'll notice the splotches of the stuff here. Oh, is that actually bauxite? Huh, it is. That's kind of interesting. Bauxite, magma-proof rock. That is relatively cheap. By relatively, I mean actually, yeah, it's cheap. Let's pick out a good vein. Okay, that's a good vein. Now, I'm going to actually figure out what the dang command is. It's way at the top too. 3D vein. It's exact. Okay, yeah, I'll need 3D veins. Okay. Let's see. Vein layers. Sharing veins. I'll actually put it on screen so you can see it's doing something. What if I have to reveal the map? It's possible. There we go. And you'll notice that it changes. The areas become a little more natural. The veins kind of get spread out like that. And it completely makes it different. Like, you do get sort of splotches, but compared to how it was before, everything looks a little more natural. It's not the splotch of something here, splotch of something there. It is interesting, though, to see it before, because it very much does show you how the map is generated, which can be interesting for a number of you, if only for personal curiosity. I do admit, this 3D vein stuff looks amazing. If you can actually see it. There is always that catch-22. Sometimes you just don't see stuff. Oop. Ah. Yeah. Definitely like the being able to see the next floor down. It actually does have somewhat of a 3D effect, so you can tell that it is. One thing I definitely see is I want to build something big with that. Let's go down. See if we've managed to hit a spire. Nope, that's one of those mushrooms. It's another layer of underground. Huh, that's interesting. I wonder what it's supposed to be. Where it is, it could actually technically be a spire or something. Reveal. Reveal hell. Unreveal. Reveal hell. There we go. Yeah, I was right. That was just where the Adamantine Spire was. And so it wasn't revealing because... Oh, that's cool. So this is hell. Who knew? And note that it's got a slayed floor and slayed wall, and thus you can't do anything about it. And the only way into it, since semi-molten rock is kind of not something you can go through, is through this adamantine. Or ice. I'm pretty sure you can't go through that stuff. But yeah, you get the idea. So that's pretty cool. I didn't manage to find one in the last map. I did here, so that's nice. Otherwise, yeah, that's basically what we got. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. This is Akhier, and I'm signing off.